Call to order the Special Planning Commission meeting, July 19th, 2022. Roll call.
Chairman Dudley,
Present.
Vice Chair Mays,
Present.
Commissioner Paz, Commissioner Stoll,
Here.
Chairman Dudley, you have a quorum.
Commissioner Moss, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Please put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
Thank you. Oral communications,
Chairman Dudley, we have none.
minutes of the previous Planning Commission meeting.
Chairman Dudley, members of the commission, we have the minutes from the special planning commission meeting of April 19th, 2022, recommending that you waive the reading and approve as presented.
Do you have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve the minutes as presented and waive further reading.
I second.
I have a first from Commissioner Stoll, a second from Vice Chair Mays. Please vote. I'll do a roll call vote. Chairman Dudley,
Aye.
Vice Chair Mays,
Aye.
Commissioner Paz, Commissioner Stoll.
Aye.
Motion passes with 4 ayes.
Unfinished business for the Planning Commission.
We have none.
Today, a public hearing for the Planning Commission.
Yes, under public hearings, item C1, which is consideration of a resolution amending a prior or previously approved conditional use permit number 281 pertaining to a microbrewery with on and off-site consumption, food service, and live entertainment located at 15832-15834 East Main Street, and adopting a notice of exemption regarding same. Abraham Tellez, our senior planner, will provide the commission and the public with a presentation.
Good evening, Commissioners. The item before you is conditional use permit number 281A. The applicant, Feathered Serpent Brewery LLC, is requesting approval of this CUP revision for a microbrewery with food service and live entertainment at 15832 and 15834 East Main Street. Second slide, please. The brewery proposes to occupy 2 units totaling 3,082 square feet at a multi-tenant commercial building located at the southwest corner of Main Street and First Street. A third unit on the property is a new coffee shop facing First Street, which is not a part of this application. The property is a prominent corner in the downtown that was developed in the 1920s with a building that maintains an existing 0 setback and 100% lot coverage. As such, no parking is available on the property, and pursuant to the downtown specific plan, those buildings constructed prior to March 10th, 2002 in the downtown are considered conforming with respect to parking, as they're expected to benefit from both on-street parking as well as the city's off-street public parking. To provide a little context, on February 6, 2018, the Planning Commission approved CUP number 281 for a brew pub restaurant use, which consisted of ABC license types 23 and 41. In order to operate with a type 41 beer and wine license, the operator was subject to conditions of approval that are associated with food establishments serving alcohol. The original approval also only proposed to occupy the corner tenant space 15834 Main Street. The reason why this is before the Planning Commission this evening for a revision is to change the primary use from a restaurant to a microbrewery with food and live entertainment as secondary uses. As such, the applicant is only intending to obtain a Type 23 ABC license at this time, which still allows for food service, but is not subject to those conditions and requirements of the type, as you would see with the Type 41 license. The applicant also proposes to expand the original approved space to include the adjacent unit at 15832 Main Street. Next slide, please. This view is from Main Street looking south towards the front of the 2 units. Next slide. And this view is the intersection at Main and First looking southwest. Next slide. Interior tenant improvements are proposed to accommodate the brewery, which will be reviewed as part of the building and safety plan check process. The proposed floor plan includes a tap room assembly area, the brew house, the restrooms at the rear, kitchen, cold room, and serving area with bar. The taproom assembly area is shown with a total of 58 seats that are movable, which gives the occupant or the operator the flexibility. Next slide, please. At this point, or as staff pointed out, the original CUP 281 was approved for a restaurant with a brew pub, which is not completely consistent with the intent of Feathered Serpent Brewery, as the intent to operate primarily as a microbrewery serving food. Pursuant to section 4.2.2 of the downtown specific plan, a microbrewery with ancillary uses serving food and providing live entertainment falls under the other establishments category. The specific plan states that other establishments providing live entertainment and serving alcoholic beverages requires a CUP. In regards to food service, a CUP is not required, but it is included as an ancillary use in this application. Next slide, please. The resolution contains several conditions of approval that have been carefully considered and tailored for the proposed use. Although the brewery has requested hours of operation from 10 a.m. to 12 midnight daily, for flexibility, the brewery operation may choose to operate less than, but within those hours as it sees fit. Conditions of approval have been added to specify the hours of operation, required surveillance and security plan, alcohol training for servers or anybody handling alcohol, and other more operational specific conditions such as prohibiting a cover or entrance fee, requiring a manager over the age of 21 to be present at all times during live entertainment. Alcohol sales and service shall be provided by employees over the age of 21 that have received the training, and requiring any persons that purchase beer for off-site consumption to leave the premises immediately upon purchasing. Now, that last condition, of course, is to maintain that alcohol service that is served on-site is controlled by the operator. Next slide, please. So before I make the recommendation, I wanted to go ahead and point out that we had a revision to the resolution that you originally received. So the one that you received here at your dais in front of you has condition 33 that's been removed. That condition was removed because staff further reviewed and considered and determined that that condition is not necessary because the sewer impact fee is required, as we found, is required for any when there's an expansion of 1,000 square feet on a per 1,000 square foot basis. So in this case, there is no physical expansion of the building. This is an existing building. That's how we came to that determination. So as such, with the added conditions of approval, staff recommends that the Planning Commission adopt resolution number 22-1563 as revised, approving conditional use permit number 281A, a revision to CUP number 281 to allow a microbrewery, ABC type 23, small beer manufacturer, a microbrewery or brew pub with on-site and off-site consumption, food service and live entertainment located at 15832 through 15834 East Main Street, and adopting a notice of exemption regarding the same. This concludes staff's presentation. I'm available for any questions, and the applicant is here as well.
Commissioners have any question? I'd like to open the public hearing. Anybody in the public like to speak? At this time, we're going to close the public hearing. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'd like to make a motion on item C1, consideration of a resolution of the Planning Commission of the City of La Puente, California, approving conditional use permit CUP number 281A, a revision to the CUP number 281 to allow a microbrewery, ABC type 23, small beer manufacturer, microbrewery or brew pub with on-site and off-site consumption, food service, and live entertainment located at 15832, 15834 East Main Street, and adopting a notice of exemption regarding same.
I'll make a second.
I have a first from Vice Chair Mays, a second from Commissioner Stoll. We'll take a roll call vote. Chairman Dudley,
Aye.
Vice Chair Mays,
Aye.
Commissioner Paz, Commissioner Stoll. Motion passes with 4 ayes.
Is there any new business to be considered?
We have none.
Oral comments from the commissions?
Chairman, I'd like to say thank you, and if you can extend the thanks to the City Council for reappointment and signing or swearing in tonight. And I understand we had a very nice 4th of July or 3rd of July celebration, and people that went said for me to say thank you for doing something. I understand the fireworks, but yeah, they were hoping. Look into drone shows. There were some neat ones. I don't know if you guys did or not, but it's been interesting. I've been seeing a bunch of them on YouTube.
Turn on your mic.
Commissioner Paz?
Yes, I would like to thank the city for the reappointment on the Planning Commission, and I'd like to see this brewery open up this year sometime. I think it'll be a good thing for the downtown area. Maybe we can get more people coming in. Thank you very much.
If that is all, is there any oral comments from staff?
Just a few items, if I may. We want to congratulate Commissioner Paz and Commissioner Stoll for their reappointment to the commission. Glad to have you back on board with us. And I think, as Commissioner Stoll noted, both those commissioners were sworn in prior to the meeting before they were seated on the dais. So welcome back, so to speak. We don't think we're going to need an August meeting as we look ahead to August. However, on August 2nd, which would be our typical meeting night, it will be our National Night Out. So another event at our fabulous new park. So we encourage the commissioners, if they're available, to come out. I believe we're going to have some food or a food truck there serving the guests. So we encourage the commissioners to come out for that. And then also, too, lastly, just to recognize and thank the applicant for having an interest here in La Puente. As I understand it, I think as we noted in your staff report, they are actually relocating their business from another community, and they selected La Puente to come in and help jumpstart or add some excitement to our downtown. As the commission is aware, we've recently, or the commission has approved some new housing developments in town, one of which is getting close to being occupied, the Star Theater in the downtown, as well as the mixed-use development on 2nd Street, which we hope will be in construction relatively soon. So we think this new Feathered Serpent use will be another addition to liven up and provide eating and other opportunities in the downtown. So we're very excited about that.
Thank you, John. If that's all, the meeting is adjourned.